a special edition of the Winning Women Network. My name is Keysha Bass, and I am so honored to actually be here tonight to share with you some information that is potentially is going to change many people's lives. Many people that partner with us, and you're going to see something tonight that can be life changing. Sorry, I got a little kid banging at my door, so it kind of threw my concentration. I was like, what is important right now? Don't you know it's 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, and I always am online at that time. So, anyways, I got my amazing buddy and crib mate with tonight. I always call him my crib mate. We got started together inside this amazing company. We made a lot of money. Income disclaimer: we can't guarantee any results, right? We can't guarantee that you'll get in, you'll make any money. I don't know if you're willing to bust your butt like we did. We got started. Stay up late nights. Val was actually working a full-time job when we got started, and now she's retired, right? And so, Val, you want to come out and greet the folks, and I'm going to see what this little kid wants.
Hey, everybody. Thank you for the introduction, Keysha. Yeah, Valarie Mason here. DS Domination, I've been in for about a year now and it's done some amazing things. And we have lots of people in DSD who are silently making money, changing their lives, changing the lives of their families. And I'm so happy and proud to be here. Yes, I was able to quit my job and fire my boss just about 3 months ago now. So I've been a full-time entrepreneur for about 3 months, and it's been a lifelong dream. Something I thought I always knew one day would happen. I just didn't know when. I just didn't know how. But it took about 20 years. But hey, I got a lot of life left in me. But what we really want to talk to you about is this new launch that DS Domination has just did. There was this amazing webinar last night that just blew the sock over everyone who listened. I don't know about you, Keysha, but I was listening and I was like screaming in my chair. I'm like screaming. I'm like pacing my room because I just could not sit down. So this hangout, this webinar last night just really opened my eyes and really got me to see the true potential of what's in front of me. I always tell people who are in DSD, you have something so really special and you need to treat it with the reverence that it deserves. Well, last night I just realized, and this is an income disclaimer, and I don't know if you can give an income disclaimer for this word, but it's like a jackpot. That's how I felt. I'm looking at a jackpot. I'm looking at the end of the rainbow. That's how I felt last night. It was like people say, I just want to see a little light at the end of the tunnel. I saw the lights. I saw the gold at the end. I was just blown away. How did you feel, Keysha? I was just like, I remember I even called you like, oh my God.
Right. Definitely blown away. This is one of the things too that I want to bring out because this is we were talking to the company owner of the new company Options Domination. We were on a call. One of the things I want to bring out is that we always present information that works. So we presented you drop shipping information, right, and how to build a portion in the e-commerce land. And so many of us benefited from not only the information, which many companies we just become peddlers of information, right? And then you make a ton of money selling people some information that it may work, it may not work. You might do it, you might not do it. But in this company, we actually presented people with drop shipping information, and there are people who are silently, right? They don't get on Hangouts because they don't need to get on Hangouts, right? They don't need to recruit, so therefore they don't need to do this kind of stuff, right? I just so happened to get in and decided I wanted to build, it was so easy to build a team because people got results. So not only in this new company, the Options Domination, not only are you going to, if you're an affiliate, be able to be compensated. Many people, let me just put a disclaimer, results may vary. We cannot guarantee any sort of thing. Future labs, what's happened in the past is not, guaranteed to happen in the future. So we're going to share with you some things tonight that happened in the past, but we can't guarantee they'll happen in the future, right? Want to make sure we just put that out there and it's very clear about that. But you're going to be able to use this information from this company and absolutely change your bank account. Okay. Um, and so this company is on something that I lost where I was going with that, but you're gonna be, some of our incomes. Okay, this is what I was saying. Some of us who, and actually, I have a special guest here tonight. You guys can probably see who it is, but actually, the three of us, right? Like I said, disclaimer. Probably when this thing, goes full blown, our incomes will double or triple. I mean, that's just what's gonna happen, right? Why? Because when we got started, right, without knowing anything about this, I had no idea they were gonna launch another company. I just said, you know what, I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna do whatever I have to do, and build, BLDS, and I went hard. I did 2 videos a day. I emailed my list twice a day. I did everything, right? I really did. I spent money. I invested in coaching. I invested in books. I invested in training. I just, and I was determined to get to the top. Okay, and I'm still not done because it's still on my goals list. I actually wrote it down. It's still on my goal list to be the top income earner inside of the Nation. Okay, that's my personal goal, right? But it's possible. But I got a special guest here tonight because I'm not going to keep talking because I have a special guest that's here tonight that is going to share with you because is going to share some information with you tonight, right? Those of you who are inside of DS Domination, and you may have gone and asked, I want to speak to you tonight, okay? Maybe you were invited by myself, maybe you were invited by Reginald, maybe you're invited by Val or someone inside as an active member inside of the Union of Prosperity. You want to go in the back office tonight, reactivate your 1995 pro level subscription. Guys, that's nothing for you to be in position to potentially, right? We're saying potentially because inside of options domination, I like to call it OD. I don't know if that's the best word, but I always say OD. Inside of OD, customers are going to be compensated. But you got to be a customer in OD as well, right? If you're not a member of DS Domination, then the cutoff is actually tonight. You have to reactivate tonight because on tomorrow you won't be able to activate. Okay, so you have to wait until I believe February 1st or whatever before you can do anything at that point. And you don't want to do that. So Reginald Stinson, the founder of the Unit of Prosperity, the #1 income earner inside of DS Domination. Are you here, bro?
Yes, I am. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you just fine. I'm going to let you take over from here and share with us what you brought tonight.
All right, awesome. I appreciate that introduction.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start a screen share. I want to make sure you all can see this.
Okay.